Merry Christmas, everyone! Well, I'm on the survival server today, and we the community, have decided to have a festive plot, or a festive area, in which will be gingerbread and Christmas tree. What a Christmas tree! Don't believe me? Check it out. So, we've started work on this big Christmas tree, and when I say we, I mean the community, not me. They made the suggestion, hey, Amchi! Yes, that's how you say that. Um, can we have a big giant Christmas tree? Can we put it where the big giant head is? And I was like, no, no, I like the big giant head. But the big giant head said, show me what you got. So I thought we'd put it here. We'd create a very special little festive area, which we may update time to time depending on the season and make it a real community build. Now, I wanted to pass this over to the community, so I've had very little involvement other than stacking a few supplies down below, mainly those all those leaves. Those haven't been harvested. I decided it would be much better for the community if I pass those over. Some logs, a bunch of snow, and a few things like that. I did release a couple of wild snowmen, but as you can see, they've sort of all just run away. A bunch of coloured wool, and Genova has wonderfully built a gingerbread house. And I think that's the wonderful thing I like about passing this over to the community is that they're the ones who have just completely they're choosing the build or what to build kind of thing. And I was not expecting a gingerbread house over top of our little storage area. And I went down there, and the storage area is all decorated, and I was like, "Wow, this is cool." I was not expecting this. I was thinking, storage area, we'll just keep that very septic and out of the way. But we did have, so I've tried to keep very hands off and not make any suggestions in that. In fact, one of the suggestions came back from the community is, can we move this magnificent tree just a little bit because it's kind of a little bit dominating in the middle of the plot. And I said, yeah, sure. I said, sure, yeah, I can do that. Absolutely, I can move that. I can use my world edit powers and move things around. So I sponged out a little bit of space because it's really hard to get these things exactly right somehow. I thought, yeah, let's move it to the back. I mean, it's a magnificent tree. It's not yet decorated. That's the first part when you go get a tree. Is you go out and you get the tree. You're like, dang, that living thing. I'm gonna cut it down and make sure it dies. I mean, I'm going to take that magnificent tree home with me and decorate it. So we have our magnificent tree. Hasn't been at this stage decorated, and the next video when I come back, everything will probably be complete at that point. So I just spaced this little tree thing out and decided, well, I'm gonna move it to the back, and that gives a little bit of ground for I don't know what the community is going to build. Um, is it possible we could do Santa? I don't know. I did make one suggestion that we could have some kind of build your own snowman area kind of thing. Especially how the snowmen kept running away. And there are a couple other suggestions. Maybe I think Powder Bun was saying, let's grab a few donkeys so we can have a few reindeer kind of thing. I think in World Edit maybe I can change the biome, so it would be nice to have it actually snowing as opposed to rain, which is kind of weird because I live in the southern hemisphere and it it doesn't snow here. In fact, this is our summer. It's lovely weather. But anyway, we're going to go with the the north area. What do you call that? Northern hemisphere kind of Christmas with snow, and there's no eggnog. Unfortunately, that's one thing I think works both well in both hemispheres is eggnog. Eggnog's universal this time of year. It just seems to work, and Christmas trees, but just not snow. I suppose it's a very TV thing. So I'm just getting ready to move this big giant tree, kind of thing. Oh no! I'm going to move the tree. Someone's throwing snowballs at me. That'd be quite cool. There is a snowball arena near here. Maybe I can copy and bring that over. Okay, get ready. Get ready to move this tree. I'm gonna move the tree. You ready? You know, 1 second. Someone's throwing snow. Are those snowballs? No yellow snow, please. Okay. Right. Cut. Chop. If only it was that real in real life. Oops. Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay, and so yeah, other than a few little things, I mean, I'm gonna give the community a few, obviously a few things to help with the build. And yeah, so I'm looking very forward to seeing the final product. When I was going hunting around before, a witch had actually spawned inside that snowman. I'm not sure if that was deliberately a monster area, but there was definitely monsters. So that's going to be one concern, is the monsters. That's probably my one concern, is preventing monsters from spawning in. I might fill in that tree just a little bit as well. But yeah, really looking forward to this. I'm going to keep posting shots on Twitter and Facebook and social medias and stuff, and we'll do a follow-up video whenever it sort of feels complete. So leave me a share, like, a comment, suggestions, a brandy and eggnog and brandy. It's all good. So goodbye from me. Later.